for some, vandalism for others. It's graffiti. Now, David, of course, we enjoy the work that you do here, but occasionally, well, when the finances are getting a little bit low, there you are, out on the street, big overcoat in the howling winds, plinking your ukulele.
Yeah, you've got me in
busking.
Yeah, and people give me money just to pipe down. The word busk is also in the dictionary. It is a slat of wood that is in a corset, replacing whalebone as once the case. So what's the connection between a slat of wood and to play for your pennies?
It seems a big distance.
Well, the link is actually, it's a French word basquer, which means to proud pennies.
It seems a big distance that you've got to
Well,
fill.
the link is actually, it's a French word basquer, which means to prowl. Now, originally, buskers were troubadours or minstrels, is forest or wood, and it's believed that basquer and bosco are closely related. That is, these were people who lived in the woods, who travelled through the woods, and in fact, the word bush is also linked to this same basquer, prowl and bosco wood, and ambush, of course, to lie in wait and to spring out, which makes me think that really the natural busker, if they are being true to their dictionary roots, would be playing bush ballads and jumping out from the forest and dressed in corsets and surprising you with joy to the world.
Musicians on the move.
On the move.
Thank you, David. The scores are Esther is on 8 points, Angus is on 14, as we're moving into another letter game tonight. And Esther, it's your chance to select, please.
Thank you. Consonant, please.
Thank you, Esther. Starting with an H.
And a vowel, please.
I.
And a consonant.
M.
And a vowel, please.
A.
And a consonant.
T.
And a consonant.
R.
And a vowel, please.
U.
And a consonant.
S.
And a vowel, thanks.
And let's finish with an I.
Thank you, Lily. Time starts now. Esther, how many for you this time?
Only 6.
And Angus?
Only 5.
Only 5. Let's start with your only 5.
Oh, it's very appropriate. Maths.
Very good. And Esther?
Hiatus.
Oh, that's a very nice word, even if it's a 6. David?
That's a lovely word for a gap or a pause, an interval. Lovely word. Atriums was lurking in there after the talk of porticos. But so is tiramisu, that beautiful dessert. That's literally here an Italian dessert made by layering sponge figures soaked in coffee.
Well, we like to think about that one. Very nice indeed. 6 points, though, to Esther. Well, we're powering on with the letters, and the scores are absolutely level pegging, so it's a very tight game. Angus, would you make the next choice, please?
Consonant, please, Lily.
Thank you, Angus. Starting with an M.
Another consonant.
S.
Another consonant.
B.
Vowel.
E.
Vowel.
A.
Vowel.
E.
Consonant.
G.
Consonant.
L.
And a final vowel, please.
Let's finish with an I.
Thank you, Lily. Here's the clock. Angus, how many for you that time?
7.
And Esther?
7.
Oh, 7 each. So what was your word, Angus?
Beagles.
And yours, Esther?
Gambles.
Gambles and beagles.
Yeah.
You're happy with those, David?
Not that we encourage gambling on beagles on this show. Lovely 7s, well played. Now, this is no reflection on you, Richard, but I just looked across the studio and naturally thought, Slime bag. What a beautiful 8.
I thought I was quite smartly attired this evening.
No. A cheap shot, I'm sorry.
Oh, but it's stuck. There we go. When the slime flies, it sticks. But great scores for Angus and Esther, 7 each. Now, David, I only feel very slightly insulted by slime bag, but I've got to come back to it. I am actually a bit surprised it's really a word.
Look,
you know, it's a great colloquialism, but
a wonderful colloquialism, and that's the thing with the Macquarie Dictionary. It can have a lot of Australian vernacular in it, which is why I think it's does create a lot more complication and nuance, and also a little bit of kapow now and then, and can be tricky for players with more of a Scrabble pedigree that are used to having other source dictionaries. But this loves the colloquialism, and slime bag, a despicable person, which I retract, is one of those.
Thank you, David, for clarifying that. Let's move on to our next numbers game now. And Esther, would you like to choose some numbers for us, please?
Can I have 4 large numbers and 2 small, thanks?
4 large and 2 small. Thank you, Esther. And starting with the 2 smalls, 2 and 3. And the 4 large, 50, 75, 25 and 100. And the target treat is 668.
Thanks, Lily. 30 seconds. How close did you get that time, Esther?
673.
And Angus?
673.
Very nice. Well, not too far off the target. Both exactly the same, but let's go to yours first, Esther, please.
2 times 3 is 6.
2 by 3 is 6.
Times the 100 is 600.
By 100 is 600.
Add the 75 is 675.
Add the 75.
And then 50 divided by 25 is 2.
50 divided by 25 is 2.
And take that away, so 673.
Take that away, 673.
Well done. Angus, was your method the same?
Absolutely the same.
Would you just verify with each other?
Can't believe that.
Every step of the way, identical. So, Lily, did you get the precise answer?
Yes, I did, Richard.
How did you do it?
Okay, now 100 plus 3 is 103. By 75 divided by 25, which is 3, and is 309. By 2 is 618, and then add the 50 is 668.
That is a great piece of work for a Friday night. Thank you very much, Lily. But 7 points each, nevertheless, for Angus and Esther, and they are still absolutely level pegging on 28 points each as we go into our second break and our second word mix. Lost 9, and your clue this time, these children get sent to the principal's office. Back in a while.